So this is a collective message. Remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I want to see what Spirit wants to talk about. All right. So we got oak tree, power, courage, strength. Okay. And on the bottom of the deck is sun, healing, energy, happiness, and comfort. Somebody's gaining clarity what they need to do to really build their foundation. So it's like somebody's gaining clarity about their happiness as well. Because it's like, it's just giving the energy of like, with strength and sun, or strength, I'm sorry, oak tree and sun. You could be a Leo, don't have to be. Or you could just be in Leo energy because you're standing in strength. Somebody's getting clarity about something and they're standing in power. That's what it's given. And it is like the power that they have is to build a foundation or stand firm and strong for what they truly desire, which is whatever makes them happy. Yeah, a lot of grounding energy here. So you could be grounding your energy. So you got vitality, longevity, and perseverance. Somebody is more interested in building a long-term foundation than pursuing anything that doesn't align with their values, which is stability, longevity, happiness. Okay, so we got patience here. I do feel like Spirit is saying, like, as you gain clarity, to continue to make sure you do things, but have patience. Don't try to rush anything, because you rushing, it could lead to, you know, hiccups, mistakes, because I do feel like there's still things that you're releasing yourself from here with water can, asking for help and sharing burdens. There's still things that you're confused about what you're carrying, right? So Spirit is saying, like, use your intuition. There's things that's being exposed to you. There's things that you're seeing from a different perspective that's going to help release you completely from something. Spirit wants you to, it's like what Spirit is saying is, in order for this foundation to be built, you have to be completely removed from a situation, because there's still some illusions. There's still something that you're not seeing clearly. And it's something that you're working on. Cooperation, sweetness, and community. So it could be pertaining to family, don't have to be. It's like there's some type of cooperation. With cooperation, it does feel like the Three of Pentacles energy. Yeah, and I feel like whatever you're cooperating with, going with the flow with, that you believe you're going on the flow with, Spirit is purifying your energy from it, because it's a burden that you're not meant to share. That's what it is. It's not your burden. It's someone else's, or it's something else's. It's giving an energy like, if you work in an office, you know how like some people will say, oh well, I'll get Tiffany to do it, and then they put all these stacks of like work on Tiffany's desk, and then they go sit and drink coffee by the copy machine. That's what it's giving. Except it could be work, it could just be with family, whatever type of family dynamic you have. It could be any of that, but there's a burden. There's something that you're carrying that you're not meant to carry. And I feel like it's been making your journey difficult, because it's been a steep hill you've been walking up, carrying this burden. And the reason why the reason why your path was steep is because it was something that you wasn't meant to carry. It's almost like the obstacles that someone put on you, Spirit intentionally made it difficult so this person wouldn't reap the benefits of where you were going, because they're not meant to go there. So it's like sometimes sometimes people think like certain lessons or certain things they experience, like, why am I experiencing this? Spirit isn't going to just give you what you're manifesting like that, especially if you're entangled in things that you're not meant to be entangled in. And it's like, whatever you're entangled in, I feel like, once again, you're not seeing clearly. And that's the reason why this hill is steep as hell, because Divine is like, you are not taking that shit up this mountain. We need you to change your perspective. And that's where the clarity comes in at. Because there was something that somebody was saying on TikTok, and they were saying how God, which I've been picking up on that energy too, is tired of people building foundations with people, places, and things that they're not meant to build a foundation with. And I feel like that's significant. Yeah, so leadership, create energy, because carnelian stone is out here. Energy, leadership, and creativity. And it's like what I'm also hearing Spirit say, because like with leadership, with carnelian is very connected to, I want to say, the sacral chakra. So there's something that you was creating that was created off of trauma. Or it was created and it's connected to some form of trauma. And Spirit is saying, whatever baggage this is, you cannot take this to the promised land. It's some type of falsehood or something that is connected to it. Yeah, self-awareness. It could be a thought process. It's an illusion. There's something Spirit is saying you are not taking up this mountain. And that's why the mountain is steep. That's why it's difficult. Because there's some with concealment and illusion. It's like I said, you're not aware of what this is. You're fully not aware of it. And I don't feel like Spirit is going to completely bring it up. It's going to be something that you see for yourself. But just know that's the reason why the path has been difficult, because you've been carrying water cans up a mountain and there was something attached to that water can and it wasn't something you was meant to carry. It's not supposed to be on that water can. It's almost like when I'm hearing Spirit say it's like a parasite. Like, I don't know if you've seen the movie Venom, but you know how, like, I can't remember what movie it was. I think it was the last Spider-Man movie when they had not the last one, but it was the one with, what's his name, man? Doctor Strange. And it was the multiverse universe, right? And, you know, I don't know if you saw the credits, like after the credits, but there was a clip where the guy was with Venom and he was sitting there talking to Venom and everything like that. And, you know, they was at the bar. And then that's when Doctor Strange put everybody back in their correct timeline. And there was a piece of Venom's like essence or something that was left in that multiverse where Peter Parker was, right? So it didn't go with him. So I feel like that's significant. Like, I feel like divine is moving people back where they belong, because there have been people who have been trying to dip and dabble in other people's timelines that's not meant to be there, making people carry burdens or carry things they're not meant to carry, trying to access things that they're not meant to access because they haven't done the work. And God is like, it's not happening. It's not happening. That's what it is. Look at it. It's like the essence of God's essence right here, making it difficult. Like, you're not taking this up this mountain because it does not belong in my kingdom. That's what it is. Tower. That's what it is. And it's something with your childhood, because right after the tower is the Six of Cups. It's something pertaining to the past. It's some type of past action. It's something pertaining to your childhood or something, some type of trauma that attracted a parasite. And you are trying to take these water cans up this mountain, and God is like, you cannot take this with you. And that's the reason why it's been difficult for you to move. And you've been confused about what's been blocking you, and God is going to expose exactly what it is, because that is what's been delaying your finances and making you work extremely difficult. But I feel like you've been also being stubborn too. That's what it is. It's some type of foundation or something. Last messages, Spirit. Yeah, judgment. God is calling judgment. And if you don't belong, it's like God is shifting everything back the way it is, the way it's supposed to be. So I hope this helps.